What's up? Today I'm going to be doing a review on the R4i Save Dongle. Now here I sped up the opening process because I was kind of a little slow, trying to be careful with the box, not to break it. But the dongle just comes in this little plastic case thing that's like felt covered, it's fuzzy. But then on the side of the box it just says card to PC and PC to card, so that just tells you you can write your save data from your card to your PC and from your PC back onto your card. On the other side, it just shows a little schematic about, I guess, what you should do, a little setup. On the back are just some specs about the save dongle itself. Now the actual save dongle, it looks pretty nice and sleek, pretty small. There's an LED indicator on the top, which I guess shows you whether it's reading, writing, and stuff like that. And then there's an upgrade button on the side. I'll show you what to do with that later. And on the other side is the slot for your NDS games, or actually your 3DS games too. So now onto the software. So here you're going to want to go to R4i-SDHC.com and click on Save Dongle at the top. You're going to want to scroll all the way down and click on drivers.rar to download. You're going to want to download the drivers and the save dongle backup/restore. The drivers just make the actual program run, and then the save dongle backup restore is the actual program, the software program that will copy your game saves from your card to your PC or from your PC to your card. So you're going to want to just download both on, just click on the links on the right side. Now the drivers folder, that one's going to take a little while, so I'm going to stop the video and come back when it's done. Okay, the drivers folder is finished, so now I'm going to open the drivers folder and I'm going to extract them. You can extract it anywhere you want. Me, I'm just going to put it on my desktop because it's easier to see. Just going to close out of the WinRAR. And you can start with either one, doesn't really matter. Just got to install both. I'm going to start with a Visual C++, redistributable. Now me, I already have that actually downloaded, so right now I'm just repairing it, which takes barely any time, as you can see. But if you don't have it, then it'll actually install Visual C++ onto your computer. Now the Microsoft.NET framework, I did not have that installed, so that actually took a really long time to download, or actually to install. So just be patient. I sped up the video for you guys, so that's why it takes like barely any time here. Alright, it's done. Here is the R4i Save Dongle software, the second download that you have. Me, I already extracted it and put it on my desktop. And when you start it up, this is what the R4i Save Dongle software will look like. But right now it's a no card detected, please insert card and everything. What you're going to want to do is upgrade the firmware on your R4i Save Dongle, because most likely when you got it, it will not have it, an updated firmware. So you want to go back to R4i-SDHC.com and go back down to that download section that you were just at and click on the firmware uploader. Me, I already got it, downloaded it, and extracted it to my desktop. Now you want to open the firmware uploader, and you're going to want to follow those instructions. It says please press the upgrade button, and that's what I just did. That's why all that thing disappeared. So while it's actually detecting it, I'm going to go back to the download section on R4i-SDHC.com and download the actual firmware bin file that will be put on your save dongle. You're going to download that, and me, just open it up with WinRAR or any extracting tool you have, and I'm going to dump it onto my desktop. And if you just saw there on the save dongle firmware uploader, it says save dongle detected. So, just going to close out of that. Drag my save dongle bin folder, the actual firmware, put on my desktop, open back up the firmware uploader, which says it found it, and I will click on open bin file and look for that firmware upload that I just put on my desktop. Scroll down until I find it. There it is, the actual bin folder. So now the uploader will put that firmware bin folder onto your Save Dongle. Just hit program, and it actually happens really quickly. Like I didn't even notice it already did it, and there it is, success. So now that that's done, you can just trash the firmware uploader in the bin folder. Here I'm going to open back up the R4i Save Dongle backup and restore software. Now it says the firmware up version is 1.3. And I just put in my Pokemon Soul Silver game, which is why it says Game Info Pokemon Soul Silver. And I'm going to hit Card to PC. Now right now, I'm navigating to where I keep my backup ROMs and saves. And I actually want to do that because I want the save file, the .sav file of my game, my Soul Silver game, to be the same as my Soul Silver ROM, which is why I clicked on my Soul Silver ROM. That way, it'll be able to use that .sav file when I play it. So I'm going to click save. I had an existing save file, but I don't really care about it, so I'm just going to copy it or replace it. And this kind of takes a little while too. This is a little slow, so I sped up the video. Right there it says save data to card from card to PC is successful. Now here on the left side is my DSi, on the right side is my DS Lite. The left one has the actual Pokemon Soul Silver game. The right side has my Acekard 2i. I'm just gonna start them both up. So there's the AKO menu. Just navigate down to Soul Silver and start it up. So far, everything's all good. Now if you look, it says player Aster time 47 hours and 19 minutes. If you look on the Acekard, it will say Aster 47 hours and 19 minutes. If you look, they're both in the same town. Going to my Pokemon just to show you guys that it indeed did copy from the original game onto my Acekard. You look, there's the same Typhlosion, same data and everything. If you look on the other one, on the Acekard with the backed up game save, it's all the same info. Now, I'm just gonna go down and show you a different Pokemon. That's Lugia. The same, everything's the same. The save dongle just copies the game save from your game, but you can just dump that onto your Acekard. Now here, I don't know what I was doing. I was looking at this all upside down with the light shining on it, so there was a glare, so I couldn't really tell what I was doing. Obviously, yes, the save screen will be the same, and the options screen will be the same. I just couldn't really tell what I was doing upside down. But here, I'm just gonna click on the trainer card to actually show you that all this stuff there is the same too. And that's pretty much it. I used the R4i Save Dongle to make a copy of my game save, so please rate, comment, subscribe.